This video is about place, and at the end of it, you will be getting an assignment. Every day we pass by certain places that barely even register with us, but those same spaces to someone else could mean everything. The relationship that we form with our favorite spaces is a very personal one, and even the act of telling someone else about your favorite space can be a really intimate exchange. That's what I'm gonna do with you. I'm coming to you today from my second favorite place in the world. It's this particular tree. It was born a tree, but it wanted to be a bench. I come here a lot to take naps. I'm here today because I can't actually take you to the place I'm about to talk about because it's in a high school I no longer attend. My high school was set up like a central hub of classrooms, and then there was two other areas that were kind of off on their own. There was J-Pod, which is where all the art classes were held, and then there was, I think it was called H-Pod, and that was the area where all the gyms were. And those two places were connected to the rest of the school by this one long hallway, and that hallway is my favorite place in the world. It was really bright. The floor was vaguely golden, and the concrete blocks on the one wall were painted yellow. And on the other side of that wall was floor-to-ceiling windows, which were narrowly divided by these brick columns. Those windows let in so much light, so that hallway was always really warm. On really sunny days, they would throw this exquisite pattern of shadows on the floor. On those days, I would make sure to walk so that the sun would hit my face. On the wall side, there was often a lot of student artwork hung up. If there was no one else in the hall, you could hear your footsteps echo a little bit. And as you got closer to the art classrooms, the air smelled like clay dust and acrylic paint. And as you kept walking towards the gyms, that smell started to mix with the scent of chlorine and the Axe body spray that was wafting out of the boys' locker room. High school is really hard. I don't think that we give kids enough credit for going through it. I was always so stressed out about schoolwork and boys and my friends, and that hallway was the one place where I could just turn everything off, focus on my surroundings, and breathe. It was my grounding place. I didn't even realize how important it was to me until after I had graduated and could no longer go back there as easily. Even today, almost 3 years later, if I'm having a really stressful day, I will just sit and picture walking through that hallway because the thought of it still grounds me after all this time. So, your assignment. That hallway was my place. Think of yours. It could be the bench in the park with the best view, or a building you like to walk through, an old childhood bedroom, your favorite nook in the library to read in. In a video or a blog post, give us a sense of that place. Describe it in as much detail as possible. Talk about what it means to you. What does being in that space make you feel? If you can get some video or if you have pictures, that's super. If you don't, or you can't get there anymore, that's fine too. Just use your description of it to paint us a picture. When you're done, you can tag someone else to do it if you're so inclined. You really don't have to. And make sure to send me what you did. You can tweet me at manicmads using the hashtag senseofplace, or you can send the link to my email address, which is manicmads@gmail.com. I want to make like a museum of these so that we can all look at each other's places. Okay, have fun. I will see you soon. Hello, and welcome to the last day of March Dailies, the video series that wasn't daily and is now no longer in March. It's question time.